Lily's Fairy Adventure, a magical journey of friendship and discovery. In a land of sparkling fairy dust and shimmering sunbeams, there lived a young girl named Lily. She was known throughout the kingdom for her kind heart and love for all creatures great and small. What most people didn't know was that Lily had a very special gift. She could see and communicate with fairies. It was on one of these sunny afternoons that Lily first met her fairy companion, a tiny sprite named Petal. With wings as delicate as a butterfly's and hair as bright as the morning dew, Petal was a sight to behold. Petal exclaimed, her voice like the tinkling of tiny bells.
Hello there, dear human. I've been sent to be your special fairy friend and companion. We're going to have the most marvelous adventures together. I just know it.
Lily's eyes widened with wonder as she gazed at Petal in awe. She had always dreamed of having a magical creature by her side, and now her wish had come true. Together, they set off on their first adventure, exploring the rolling hills and green forests that surrounded the kingdom. As they wandered through the wildflowers, Petal told Lily all about the different types of fairies that lived in this enchanted land. There were sun fairies who danced on the dew-kissed grass, moon fairies who whispered secrets to the stars, and water fairies who played tricks on unsuspecting fish. Each type of fairy had its own unique powers and abilities, but they all shared a deep love for nature and the creatures that inhabited it. As they walked, Petal pointed out various landmarks and features of the landscape. There was the sparkling stream, where fairies came to play and dance on the water's surface, the whispering woods, where ancient trees shared secrets with those who listened closely, and the starlight meadow, where moonbeams kissed the flowers and made them bloom in shimmering shades of silver. Lily felt as though she had stepped into a dream world, one that was both familiar and yet utterly magical. Everywhere they looked, there were wonders waiting to be discovered. She marveled at the way Petal seemed to know exactly where to take her, always leading her toward hidden treasures and secret delights. One afternoon, as the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape, Petal took Lily on a special mission.
We have to visit our fairy healer. She's in need of our help. One of the little flower fairies has been injured, and we must do everything in our power to nurse her back to health.
Lily nodded bravely, feeling a surge of excitement at the prospect of helping another creature in distress. Together with Petal, they flew to the fairy Healing Glade, a place of shimmering beauty, where delicate petals and soft grasses seemed woven together like a magical tapestry. Inside the glade, they found a tiny fairy perched on a toadstool, her wings beating weakly as she clung to life. Petal approached her gently, sprinkling a pinch of sparkling dust into the air. This magical powder allowed the flower fairy to communicate with them, and in a voice barely above a whisper, she told her story.
I was out gathering petals for our queen's birthday celebration when I stumbled upon a hidden patch of thistles. These spines were so sharp that they snagged my wing, causing me terrible pain. But Petal found me and brought you here to help me. Thank you both.
Lily watched as Petal tended to the injured fairy with a touch as gentle as a summer breeze. Together, they worked together to nurse her back to health, using their combined knowledge of healing magic to mend the damaged wing. As the days passed, Lily grew closer and closer to the world of fairies. She learned how to communicate with them in their own language, a process that required patience, understanding, and a willingness to listen carefully. And through Petal's guidance, she discovered her own hidden talents as a fairy companion, talents that allowed her to help those in need and bring balance to the kingdom. Their adventures took them on all sorts of thrilling journeys, from soaring above the clouds with a group of sky fairies, to exploring the depths of the enchanted forest alongside some brave earth fairies. And through it all, Lily found herself becoming more confident and self-assured, knowing that she had a special purpose in this magical world. One evening, as the stars twinkled like diamonds overhead, Petal took Lily to meet their queen, the wise and kind ruler of the fairy kingdom. The Great Monarch greeted them warmly, her eyes shining with kindness as she welcomed Lily into their midst.
We've been expecting you,
Petal said, nudging Lily forward with a grin.
You see, our human friend here has a special gift, one that will allow her to help us in ways both big and small.
Lily blushed at the praise, feeling a deep sense of belonging, as she looked out upon the sea of fairy faces gathered around them. She knew that she had found her true calling in this enchanted land, to be a companion to these magical creatures, and use her gifts to make their world a brighter place. From that day on, Lily spent every waking moment exploring the wonders of the fairy kingdom alongside Petal by her side. Together, they danced under starlight skies, laughed with the flower fairies as they played in sun-kissed meadows, and worked together to maintain harmony within this magical realm. As she looked out at the sparkling world around her, Lily smiled, knowing that she had discovered a secret most humans would never know, the magic of friendship and companionship that existed between creatures from different worlds. And with Petal's guidance, she knew that their adventures were only just beginning, for in this enchanted land, anything was possible when you believed in yourself and those around you.
Thank you for watching. watching. Thanks for watching my short story.